September 30th, like the end of this month, that is the end of the fiscal year. So if Congress doesn't pass a full budget or at least a CR by then, funding runs out and the government shuts down. So first things first, CR stands for continuing resolution. It's Congress's way of buying time when they can't agree on a real budget. So instead of passing the 12 separate appropriation bills that are supposed to fund every part of the government, they pass a CR that says, keep spending at last year's levels for now, and then we'll just fight about the rest of it all later. It's not a solution, it's procrastination. So now here's what just happened this past week. The House did pass a CR, and it wasn't just a blank check, thankfully. Conservatives actually secured some wins in this version. The bill now goes to the Senate, and that's where the real fight begins. Because even though President Trump is in the White House, the Senate's still pretty split, and Democrats are already talking about stripping out the cuts and removing the border funding and putting their own pet projects back in. The two chambers have to agree on one version before September 30th, or we are looking at a government shutdown. So here's where we're at. The House did its job and passed a CR with some conservative wins, okay? Cuts to domestic programs, funding for defense and the border. The Senate fight will decide if those wins survive. And then even if they do, this is just another Band-Aid. The question is whether Republicans are finally going to use this moment, this time, as leverage for real spending reforms, or whether they'll cave to keep the headlines quiet and push the fight down the road again. Because at some point, somebody has to stop kicking the can. So let me hear from you. Do you think Republicans should hold the line on spending, even if it risks a shutdown? And do you think that Congress will ever go back to passing a real budget on time? Or are CRs just our new normal? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear where you stand.